when 11-year-old Maddie Ziegler leapt from reality TV obscurity into the swirling spotlight of Sia's Chandelier, the world cheered a fairy tale escape. But behind the platinum wig and meteoric fame, whispers of obsession, blurred boundaries, and a guardian angel who never slept began to crack the fairy tale facade. Keep watching, because what started as a rescue mission spiraled into one of pop culture's most polarizing bonds. And the final twist is unfolding right now. Yet the nightmare Maddie fled was very real. Maddie's childhood was choreographed to perfection and terror. Week after week on Dance Moms, Coach Abby Lee Miller barked orders, launched insults, and dangled fame like a trophy no 8-year-old should have to earn. Years later, Maddie would reveal she left the show, at peace never speaking to Abby again, acknowledging the panic-inducing pressure that followed her off stage. Viewers saw tears. Maddie felt a knot of "don't let them down" anxiety that still tightened every time a camera light blinked red. But that suffocating studio was about to burst open, courtesy of a single electric tweet. And the pop star on the other side of the screen wasn't just offering a cameo. She was rewriting Maddie's entire destiny. Late 2013. Sia, scrolling through Dance Moms clips, fires off an impulsive message. "Obsessed with you. Be in my video?" Hours later, Maddie's mom is staring at an invitation from a Grammy-nominated hitmaker. Days later, cameras roll on Chandelier, a 3-minute whirlwind that catapults an unknown tween into 1 billion YouTube replays. Interviews pile up, red carpets blur, and Sia, hidden by an oversized wig, clings to Maddie's hand like a lifeline. Critics call their 27-year age gap eccentric. Fans label it iconic. What no one can deny, a pop empire is now balanced on a child's tiny shoulders. Yet their next collaboration would detonate a controversy louder than the song itself. January 2015. Elastic Heart premieres. Maddie, barefoot in a flesh-tone leotard, grapples in a metal cage with actor Shia LaBeouf. The imagery is raw, animalistic, and, to many, disturbingly intimate. Headlines scream, "Grooming?" Parents recoil. Sia tweets apologies for any trigger, yet insists the pairing was metaphor. View counts skyrocket, but so do questions. Why must an adult man and a 12-year-old embody desire and rage in the same frame? The line between provocation and protection suddenly looks razor thin. And then a private snapshot leaked, igniting fears that the troubling symbolism wasn't just on screen. Summer 2019. A paparazzo's lens captures Sia, topless, lounging beside a bikini-clad 14-year-old Maddie. No stylized wig, no choreographed distance, just skin, sun, and a 40-something pop star reclining beside a minor. Reddit boards explode. Innocent or inappropriate? Defenders cry, "European beach culture." Detractors shout, "Crossed boundaries." The photo is pulled within hours, but screenshots live forever, fueling a new wave of concern. Was Maddie truly safe, or simply sheltered inside Sia's comfort zone? Sia's answer? Build a fortress and post guards at every door. By 2020, the singer admits she bankrolls Maddie's round-the-clock security detail. Some call it motherly, others call it possessive. Then a chilling anecdote surfaces. Sia once blocked Harvey Weinstein himself from flying Maddie cross-country for a meeting, warning her mom, "Something's off, she's not going." The world applauds the save, yet wonders what other choices are being controlled behind closed doors. Fans notice Sia often declines photo ops on Maddie's behalf, answering for her protege before the young star can speak. Is it protection or power? And just when Backlash seemed to cool, their most controversial project ignited a firestorm that still rages today. Sia's 2021 film music cast neurotypical Maddie as a nonverbal autistic teen. Disabled activists lash out. Ableist, harmful, ignorant. Scenes of physical restraint draw gasps. Sia, spiraling from criticism, relapses before publicly apologizing, adding content warnings, and later disclosing she's on the autism spectrum herself. Maddie, now 18, remains tight-lipped, her silence interpreted as loyalty by some, suppression by others. The muse who once expressed every feeling through dance suddenly has no words for the storm swirling around her. But while the internet dissected the film, Maddie quietly mapped an escape route of her own. But while Maddie steps behind the camera, Sia's next move has fans reading between legal lines. March 2025's divorce filings pulled back Sia's velvet curtain, revealing baby somersault wonder, a custody battle, and an artist publicly mulling retirement after Reasonable Woman. Friends whisper she may step away from touring to raise her rainbow squad of 3 kids. Others claim she's shopping a tell-all memoir, one that could finally decode her decade-long fixation on anonymity, wigs, and one particular muse. Only Sia knows which story hits shelves first. Industry insiders, meanwhile, bet on a future reunion. Think Beyoncé Destiny's Child, circa 2013. A single, surprise performance at Coachella 2026, framed as closure. Whether that ever happens, both women have already forced a reckoning on power, protection, and profit in artist-child collaborations. The dance world is quietly drafting new guidelines. Netflix just hired its first minor well-being producer. The partnership that started with a tweet may end up rewriting the rulebook for everyone who comes next. And that brings us full circle. Was the bond a miracle or a gilded cage? For a decade, Sia and Maddie blurred the line between mentorship and dependency, art and controversy, love and control. To some, Sia rescued a traumatized child and guarded her like family. To others, she wrapped that child in a golden cage, trading freedom for fame. With Maddie thriving on her own and Sia weathering personal upheaval, the power dynamic that once shocked the world is morphing in real time. And until the two women speak together, unfiltered, the debate over whether their bond was a miracle or a mistake will keep viewers, critics, and armchair detectives clicking and waiting for the next reveal. 2023 ushers in Maddie's cinematic renaissance, Sundance darling fitting in, Spielberg's West Side Story, the dark drama The Fallout, and the 2025 festival hit My Old Ass. Teen Vogue crowns her a new Hollywood star. Missing from the premieres? Sia. Reddit sleuths tally just 2 public sightings together since 2022, and a radio interview suggests Maddie is choosing roles for myself now. The muse is carving her own name onto the marquee, one project at a time. Yet far from the red carpet, Sia's personal life took a turn that might explain the widening gap. In March 2025, court filings reveal Sia quietly welcomed baby somersault wonder a year prior and is now divorcing husband Daniel Bernard while seeking full custody. Insiders leak that she's re-evaluating all creative partnerships and hint her upcoming album, Reasonable Woman, could be her last. TikTok conspiracy threads insist Maddie's distance is mom-mandated. Others claim the duo are simply waiting out the glare. Either way, the once inseparable pair now communicate mostly through Instagram likes, and even those are getting rarer. So, was it salvation or something more sinister? One final question lingers. While tabloids picked apart Sia's divorce paperwork, Maddie rewrote her own job title. The 22-year-old isn't just starring in the YA fantasy adaptation Shiver. She's one of the film's executive producers, a first for the one-time child prodigy. Crew members say she's on set at dawn, storyboarding dance-inspired movement sequences and signing off on costume mood boards between takes. It's a quiet but seismic shift. The girl once directed by everyone else is now calling shots from the top of the call sheet. Offset, she's leaning into advocacy. In Teen Vogue's New Hollywood issue, Maddie describes pushing for mental health coordinators on every set and speaking out about social media anxiety. Gen Z fans flooded the comments with purple heart emojis and number Maddie mentors tags, proof that the dancer who once couldn't speak for herself is fast becoming a voice for peers navigating fame's pressure cooker.